Okay, we have in here an example about uniform circular motion. This is about determining the minimum velocity in radians per seconds at which an object of mass m or mass 0.5 kilogram attached to one end of a string 1.5 meter in length will follow a uniform circular motion in a vertical orientation. One end of the string acts as the pivot of the circular motion. Also, we are asked of the maximum possible tension to satisfy the given condition. So we first need to idealize the given situation. So we have this circular path in which at one end of the string is the object of mass 0.5 kilogram. We can represent it as a line with arrow downward. So we have the weight as mass times g. Also, we have to take note that the length of the string is 1.5 and that the other end of the string, which is this, act as the pivot of this circular path. So aside from the weight, we also have the centrifugal force pointing away from the center, and of course the tension in the string. To solve this example, we have to realize that to determine the minimum velocity, the tension at the topmost position of the path is 0. So the tension at the topmost of the circular path of that object is 0 for us to determine the minimum velocity. Okay, so that at this point at the top we have the supposed tension, which is equal to 0. We also have the weight. And of course, we have the centrifugal force. So that taking summation forces in the vertical direction at this point equal to 0, we have the following expression. So we have F equal to T plus W, noting that the tension at the topmost is equal to 0. So that simply we have F equal to W, and F, the centrifugal force or centripetal force, is equal to mv squared divided by r equal to mg. And we have the velocity as equal to the square root of gr. Substituting the values, we have 9.81 meter per second squared multiplied by 1.5. And so the velocity is equal to 3.836 meter per seconds. Now converting this meter per seconds into radians per seconds, we have to remember the relationship between v, the tangential velocity, and that of the angular velocity. V is equal to radius multiplied by omega, in which omega is the angular velocity in the unit of radians per seconds. And so we have 3.836 equals 1.5 multiplied by omega. We'll get the angular velocity as 2.557 radians per seconds. Okay. So to satisfy the second requirement, which is the maximum possible tension to satisfy this condition. Okay. To satisfy the given condition, that is the minimum velocity, in which we got the minimum velocity by realizing that the tension at the topmost of the circular path should be or must be equal to 0. The tension must be equal to 0. Hence, substituting the tangential velocity v from the equation at the bottom portion of the object, which will have this equation: summation of forces in the y equal to 0 at the bottommost of the circular path. We have T equal to W plus F. And so we have T equal to 0.5 times 9.81 plus 0.5 v squared, which is 3.836 squared divided by 1.5. Of course, this is actually equal to mg, the weight, plus F, which is equal to mv squared divided by r. And so calculating the values, we'll get T, the tension, as equal to 9.81 newtons. So this is the tension at which the tension at the top is 0. That is satisfying the given condition. Okay.